before I read that, I just need to set out the next few locations. So,
The barrier.
hallway. That can go over here. The attic. Attic can go there. We have another location. We've got... This is another door. The cellar. And the final location for this scenario, thank goodness, is the... I'm gonna find it. Ah, yes, the parlor. So we now are in the hallway. Let's move that over here a bit. I shall read the text on the next act card. The barrier. A glowing barrier blocks the path to your parlour. As you move toward it, intense heat forces you to back away. Picking up a handful of dirt, you toss it at the barrier, and watch in horror as the dirt incinerates. Perhaps there's something in the attic or cellar that can help. And to progress this act, we need 3 clues each, so that's 6 clues in total.
Right.
And we need to be in the hallway to commit these clues. So we need to get 6 clues between us and get back to the hallway.
So where are the clues? Or do we not know yet?
Ah. Let us reveal this hallway. The text on the hallway currently says, a moment of panic and disorientation strikes as you land upon the floor of the hallway. The world spins as if turned on its head.
Well, I mean, the door was in the floor of the study and now the roof of the hallway.
You need to get that checked.
So I need to get my architect in.
Yep.
I really need to question that guy.
Yep. The walls of
never use the cheapest.
Oh, it gets worse. The walls of your house are splattered with mud, and your hardwood floor is gone, replaced with a dirt path.
Who trekked this in here?
Okay, and that is now the end of the investigation phase. There are no enemies, so we can skip the enemy phase. In the upkeep phase, we return our investigators to their normal side. So that refreshes our actions.
Yay.
The next thing
I'm also slightly disappointed to find out that I've looked up Wendy Adams and she doesn't have flavor text.
No, I was a bit disappointed about that as well. The next thing we can do, we each do, is we draw a card from our decks.
Okay.
You have dodge. You are able to dodge. And you also get a resource. So that happens at the end of each round. A card and a resource at the end of each round.
Nice.
I get overpower.
Useful.
Which is very useful, considering I don't fight very much. I'll take what I can get. And now, the Mythos phase begins. Round 2 begins with the Mythos phase.
Okay.
So the first thing that happens in the Mythos phase, we add a doom to the current agenda. You see the little number in the bottom of the agenda?
The 3.
The 3. If the doom gets to... When a doom gets to 3, the agenda advances. So we're currently at 1. And the next thing that happens, which is very good, we each draw an encounter card.
You say this is good.
Yes. Would you like to draw first or second? We get to choose. We can always choose who goes first. Would you like to go first or second?
I'll go first.
First, very well.
I'll be brave on this one, or foolhardy, I don't know.
Crypt Chill. Test. It's a revelation, so it has to resolve immediately. Test your willpower. If you fail, choose and discard 1 asset you control. If you cannot discard, take 2 damage instead. So move that there.
So what am I testing?
Your willpower, your head, basically.
My head. Don't think I have any cards to commit to that, so I'm just gonna have to try and test it.
Let me just... I've got your cards here. Let me see if I can advise. Your dodge has a head on it. The one you just drawn has a head.
That's my dodge. I didn't actually look it up yet. So it does have a head.
Would you like to use it for this?
Yes, let's do that.
Okay, so you're...
I'll commit my dodge to avoiding the crypt chill, which will apparently freeze to death my research Libran.
Yep, so... that's about right, so roll it.
Rolling the dice, I have scored a number which is 5.
Which is a skull, and I do actually get to read this out now. The skull says... minus X, where X is the number of ghoul enemies at your location.
0.
So that's 4 plus 4, you win, and you get to do... and... you win, and everything is fine and happy. And nothing,
everybody stays warm.
Nothing happens, so I can just...
in the intense heat of this barrier, we nearly froze to death.
No, you nearly froze to death. Right, now it's
well, to be fair, Steve the Libran nearly froze to death.
Yes. Right, my turn to draw an encounter, and I get...
sorry, Gary the Libran. Steve
Gary the Libran. I get to do... this. It is... Flesh Eater.
That doesn't sound good.
And it spawns in the attic.
Oh, well, that's fine. We're in the hallway.
Okay, so the Flesh Eater is in the attic, so we don't need to worry about it just yet.
It's fine. We'll
It's
just
fine.
go somewhere else for now.
Yes, and that is the end of the Mythos phase, and now it is the Investigator phase. Would you like to go first or second?
You can go first this time.
I can
so
go
I shall
first.
go second.
Okay, for my first action, I don't like the look of the attic. I'm going to go down to the cellar. So I'm going to move that down to the cellar. Reveal the cellar. Hear the doors creaking. So, you know you're on about your architect?
Oh, yep. Do I need to fire that guy again?
Your cellar seems to have been replaced with an underground network of icy tunnels and caverns. The cold chills you to the core.
And yet I froze to death up here in the warm.
Oh, it gets better. I take a damage.
Oh, well, okay.
The cold chills me to the core, so I take a damage. So that's 6 damage for that. And, oh, there are 4 clues on this location.
Well, that's good.
Go to the back.
We need some of those.
However, the shroud value of this location is 4.
That's,
So that's not ideal.
It's rather shrouded.
It is rather shrouded, and what's my thing? Mine is 3.
But you've got your torch still.
I've got my torch still, that improves it by 1. Do I have anything else here I can do? I really don't. I really don't. So my second action, I'm going to draw a card. Baseball bat. I have a baseball bat. It's a two-handed weapon, so I can't even deploy it yet. I'm going to have to take this thing on. So that's my second use of a flashlight. So that's 4 for me and 4 for the location. Here goes nothing. 15, which is a +1.
The location has -2.
Oh no, I've reordered them slightly. Ordered the thing slightly to make a bit more sense. So 15 on this list is +1.
No, I mean your.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Yeah, flashlight.
Your flashlight does -2 to the location.
Yep. Yep. And I got a 15, so this. I get a clue because I beat the score. So we're 1/6 of the way there.
Every step starts with a small
That's
journey.
my
No, other way
second
around.
action. And
You ran out of battery.
it ran out of battery, and that is the end of my turn. What would you like to do, Sir John?
I guess if I go upstairs, I've got to fight the flesh eater, right?
Yes.
But I'm the better fighter out of the two of us.
Okay.
So if anybody should be doing the fighting, it should be me, right?
Yep. So would you like to
So
do that?
I'm gonna go upstairs and see what's in the attic,
So go upstairs to the attic first.
which I'm sure is fine.
I'm sure the attic is
What
absolutely
could be wrong
fine.
with the attic?
What could be wrong with the attic? The bloody carcass of a malformed beast swings from a meat hook chained to the ceiling. Blood drains slowly from the carcass, dripping into a small barrel.
Well, that explains why the flesh eater's here.
Take 1 horror.
Okay.
So, that's you. And, because you entered the location, the flesh eater, a monstrous creature feeds from a rotting carcass in the attic, engages with you.
Okay.
So now when you are engaged with a monster, you may fight, you may evade, but if you do any other action, the monster gets a free attack at you.
I shall attempt to fight it.
You shall attempt to fight it. This is a skill check against 4 of your combat, against 4 for anything you wish to commit, or...
I'm going to commit my vicious blow.
Your vicious blow, that's a good one, so that's 5.
So that's 5, and if the skill check is successful during an attack, that attack deals +1 damage.
Very well. Okay, so that's 5, plays the 4, and roll the dice, please.
Rolling the dice. 16.
Ooh! Oh, sorry, I forgot to put the clues on. I do beg your pardon. 1, 2... Yep. And the star... That means you activate your star power, which is +1 for every clue on the location.
That's 4.
+1 for your vicious blow.
+1 for my vicious blow.
That's a total score of 9?
Yep.
So I think you walloped it, and that guy is now down to 2 health.
Is that including the +1 to the
That's
damage from vicious blow?
1 for successful attack anyway, +1 for the vicious blow. So that's down to 2 health. However, it is still engaged with you.
That is awkward.
Your other option, if you punch him, you won't. I don't think you've got anything which you can use to kill him outright. I'll tell you another option you have to evade. The number on the right. The number on the right of the monster, this one here, that is his evasion score. So you have to take an evasion check. If you beat the evasion check, the monster disengages from you, and the monster becomes exhausted, so it can't act any more this turn.
So which number is that?
The green number on the right. 1 for the agility. And if you fail the check, nothing happens. If you succeed the check, he becomes exhausted and can't act for the rest of the turn.
Well, let's give it a go.
Okay, anything you want to commit to it? Ooh, interestingly. So your mind over matter card, just points out as another option.
I can play it,
and
until the end of the round, I may use intellect instead of punchy or agility.
So would that be any use to you in this situation?
Not. Yes, actually it would, because...
So either way the card...
yeah.
Either way the card goes, so it's either... It doesn't really benefit you either way, because your intellect is 4, unless you want to put anything else to it. Your intellect is 3, I beg your pardon.
My intellect is 3, my agility is 2.
So you either, whether you play this or not,
So whichever way I play it, I get a +1.
Yeah, so would you like to commit it rather than play it and save yourself the resource?
I will commit it rather than play it.
Very well. Your score is now 3 against the Flesh Eater's 1.
Rolling the dice, and I roll another 16.
I think you win that one. So the creature disengages from you. I'm going to rotate it. The creature is now exhausted, so he goes back to his thing.
The Flesh Eater needs a quick nap.
Yep, and that's your turn, I think. That's your third action.
So I moved up to the attic.
Yep.
I fought the creature.
Yep.
I dodged the creature, so he had a nap.
Yep.
So yeah, that's 3 actions.
Okay, and upkeep phase. Enemy phase. The enemy is exhausted and can't move. If he was up and running, he would attack you. So he can't because he's exhausted.
Fair.
Upkeep phase. We get all our actions back.
Yay.
We get to draw our cards from our decks. You have a flashlight.
I wonder what that does.
I don't know. And you get a resource. I get backstab. Ooh, I like backstab. This attack uses my agility instead of my strength. And it deals +2 damage.
Very nice.
So that's a very good one, and I get my resource 6. Not only do we refresh, the monsters refresh as well.
Curses.
So they refresh, and I think he attacks you straight away?
Then what was the point of him being exhausted for the enemy phase?
He engages with you, but he doesn't attack you. If he had been ready in the enemy phase, he would have damaged you.
So right, he just engages, he doesn't attack.
He just engages you, yeah, he doesn't actually attack.
Right.
And that's the end of the upkeep phase, and we're into the mythos phase. So, another doom for the mythos. Would you like to go first or second?
I will go second this time round, and no doubt you're going to find something else in the attic that's horrible and nasty.
I have a ghoul minion to play with now.
Did you just get a ghoul friend?
Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. That's an encounter. That goes there. It was a colossal and nameless blasphemy with glaring red eyes. It held in its bony claws a thing that had once been a man, gnawing at the head as a child might gnaw with a stick of candy from Pickman's model. So that spawns and engages with me. Lovely. And your card. Oops. Dropped it. Come back in. You get a swarm of rats.
Oh, curses.
A horde of cruel rats skitters forth in an undulating wave of claws, teeth, and mottled fur.
Ew. Ew.
So now you have 2 things to deal with.
Ew.
So, would you like to go first or second?
I'll let you take on your ghoul fiend.
Let me
first,
take my ghoul. Okay, in which case, I'm going to make use of this backstab. Yes, I will make use of this backstab. So, that is 3 resources. Okay, so 3 resources. That drops me down to 2. So I'm now using my agility instead of my combat, which is a good thing. And I am going to commit my switchblade to it, which has a +1 agility.
Nice.
So that's 5 in total. So
you're going to commit your switchblade to stabbing this guy in the back?
Yep.
Sensible.
And so 5 plays his 2 combat. 3, which is a cultist, which does -1. So that was I win basically. -1, 5. That's 4 versus his 2.
5 versus 3 it becomes 4 versus
2. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So, and because I use my backstab, it takes 2 damage. So +2 damage. So this guy gets 3 damage, and the ghoul is now dead at my feet.
So a ghoul pops up, goes grrr, and you stab it in the back, and it falls over.
Pretty much. I dodge around it and do funny.
You were incredibly prepared for that.
There's a lot of agile stuff. There's very agile stuff going on there, I must say. What else can I do? That's my first action. My second action, I should investigate this place again. I am going to. I'm going to draw my baseball bat first, actually. So I'm going to drop that down to 2. This gives me +2 attack, which might be very useful. So this gives me +2 on my attack. It deals +1 damage, but if I draw a skull or a fail symbol, the bat breaks and I lose it. So for my third action, I am going to investigate this place. So that's 4, and I'm on 3. Have I got anything I can commit to it?
Pardon me.
I don't have anything I can commit to this. I'm not going to investigate. I'm going to withdraw my statement. I'm going to draw a card. Elusive. Play only during your turn. Disengage for each enemy engaged with you and move to an adjacent location with no enemies. That's useful.